were me and didn't have. Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
18.
Big stop, G.
Plant.
Let's go. 94 is the mark.
Hey, check 26.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Alert.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He completes it to Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They will run for the first time here with White. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Check 52. Routine spill. Bravo.
Now Trubisky on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Watch the twist.
18.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
Get ready.
Alert.
Hey, watch it.
First down, here's White. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Set up. 180.
I know he ain't got it.
Hey, ball.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. He may try and run, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 3-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Banjo.
88. Jim. 94 is the money.
From his end zone, it's Rodgers on 3rd and long. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
That's good. Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard
61.
line.
Matchbox lights.
Check 99. Check 99.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
We got 3.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Looking deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 59 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. Letting one go deep. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. In for the score as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Hold the look, hold the look, hold.
On first down, Trubisky. That's complete to White. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Jim. Move. 18.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Trubisky to throw again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
91 is the mic. Go.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He finds Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. They'll run on first down. It's White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. 6-6. Pull it high. Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91. You got my
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Travel. Alert. Take it.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. We'll get her here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there. First down. On first down, Rodgers. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers again now. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Rodgers now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
18. Recon, 132 fighter.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Able to find Shaheen here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
First down.
91 is the... 18. Switch.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. This is caught by Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play.
First down, Chicago.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Trubisky caught by Jones. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Watch the ship. Mike 42.
Jones has it, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Julio Jones. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. The extra point up and good, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Tight left.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Bears on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Alert. Mike 42, check, Mike 42. Drop deep.
Now Trubisky to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Rodgers. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the screen. Watch the safety creep. Check 9.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. This complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Let's go,
so that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, alert.
running out of the gun with White. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards into Chicago, first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Check 31, check. Alert.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Robinson's got it. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He completes it to Jones. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 91 in the mic. You.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now Trubisky on first down. Completes it to Davis. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Trubisky will come up here first and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Mike Davis with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Bears 17, Packers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Rodgers now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the Bears' 42-yard line.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Here I come.
Rodgers to throw once more. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark.
Rodgers now on first down. His throw incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He wants it all for the end zone. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Trubisky. Complete to Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Hey, 18.
On first down. It's White, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Hey. Check.
Hey, 18.
We go. Mike 42.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 38-yard line.
Red, go.
42. Hey, watch the ball. 42, Mike 42.
Opting to run again here with White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On first down, Trubisky. He's going to let it go deep for the... Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the night. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kicker's into the...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eddie Goldman with a sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Rodgers. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Rodgers now on first down. Flush to his right. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Here we go.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He's going to air one out, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Get right. Hey, exit. Throw right.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Box it. Inside. 57's the mic. Rock 57.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
94 is the mic.
Watch the pass.
94.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, and the Bears will get the football back. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Tighten up. Alert. Here we go. Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
3 down, 3 down.
Check, check. Hey, ball. Check 91 is the Mike. Mike 90.
X3, 218, chopper.
Get that ball. 25, check 25, check 25.
Now it's Trubisky. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. It's White, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done. But, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing is Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DeMonte Casey.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Just like that.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Check out.
At the 22-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert.
Check 91 is the help.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were spurred on by a strong